Good to see you guys again.
Thanks, Max. Appreciate you coming back. All right, we have Max Dean from Penn State, fresh off a national championship at 197, along with his teammates. We're going to open up for questions from him. We'll start on the right side.
Max, your embrace with Casey and then Kale seem to have some meaning to it. What have those two meant to you for this journey?
A lot. Honestly, I was kind of at a place where I was so tired of what had been happening to us and getting our season canceled and losing a lot of my purpose. I was kind of ready to be done, and I needed something, and they gave it to me. So just thinking about those guys and so many other people, I just know I wouldn't be here tonight without them. It's emotional because they're just such classy guys, and they've been so good to me.
And what does it mean when a teammate jumps up on the podium and helps celebrate like Carter did with you?
Everything. Carter pushes me. He's fiery and he brings that intensity, and I can't tell you how valuable that is as a teammate to have a brother going to war with you like that, because I'm instead of me being worried about winning or losing, I'm thinking, wow, Carter Sirachi did it. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to spend 7 minutes figuring out if this guy's a man or not. So Carter, Aaron, Nick, Roman, those guys deserve it more than anybody else in the world. They deserve it more than me. I'm just striving to be like them. They push me a lot, and they mean a lot to me.
Mark, thank you.
Max, while you were getting interviewed by ESPN, they showed a clip of your brother sitting in the stands crying. He's so happy for you. What does that mean to you?
I'm sorry. I just remember watching him do it, and I remember being so happy and thinking, man, I just want to be just like him, because he's not only is he so tough and he's such a great athlete, but he's so fearless. And there's been so many times in my career where I didn't live up to that, but he's been such a role model to me, and he loves me so unconditionally. And just to get my hand raised tonight and to know that I have that in common with my brother now, it just means a lot.
On the right side.
Max, the bout itself, no shots. All of a sudden, you get the feel, you know when to strike. What happened there with the takedown?
Well, I felt confident that he wasn't going to score off of anything except maybe if I took a bad shot. So the first time that I wrestled him, I don't want to get too much of the game plan. I'm not going to tip my hand too much, but he took a bad shot and I scored, and that's what happened.
Rachel on the left.
All right, in terms of lifestyle and training, what are the things you think really carried you into this tournament to set you up for the success today?
Well, I live a clean life. I eat the right things and I sleep, but I wouldn't be able to do any of that without the people around me. I got, the guidance of my coaches, and they do it too. They live it. It's the healthiest lifestyle ever. And my fiance, she doesn't compete athletically, but she's eaten just like me for months on end. And she did say, she's like, hey, when the season's over, can we mix up dinner? Because I think we've had the same dinner 6 nights a week for like 6 months now. So Hannah, yeah, we can eat some like tacos or something now. That's fine. But just in my family, and I live. It's something about going out and being a competitor. You'll never quit because you do everything right. So like, you stand in the middle of the mat, you're like, all right, beat me. I dare you. I do everything right. You're gonna have to drag me off this mat. But I wouldn't be able to do that without the people behind me.
Kyle.
In your heart of hearts, could you beat Gabe Dean right now?
He might be a little out of shape. I think I'd get him. But I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be easy because I don't care. That dude could be half dead. He'd be on the mat trying to take your head off. You think you've seen him in matches, so you should see him in the practice room.
How about Dave Dean, your dad?
He'd give me about 1 minute, and then he might fall over and die, so we're not going to do that. Yeah.
All the way to the back.
You mentioned sleep. After 2019, you told us that on Friday night you tossed and turned a lot and had a lot of sleep trouble. How'd you sleep last night?
Like a baby.
Yeah.
To clarify, what was your go-to meal 6 nights a week?
I had kale salad with homemade dressing, some sort of meat, whether it be steak, salmon, or chicken, and then like baked potatoes.
Was that kale, C-A-E-L, or K-A-L-E?
K-A-L-E, but the pronunciation's similar. I think that might be a good omen. Maybe that's why I got it done tonight.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anything else for Max? One more.
Actually, you've talked about your support system kind of all year long and everyone around you. What has it meant to come to State College, and what has that done for you, just yourself personally, as a wrestler and as a person?
It's the best choice I ever made, and it's not because of wrestling. I mean that. I know everybody would say that, but I remember thinking before the season even started, I was like, if I don't start, if I don't ever win a match, I'm just lucky to be here, because their perspective on life, I think that's why they are so successful, is just so, it's next level. I mean, you talk about what integrity is. Integrity is having values and sticking to them, even when it's uncomfortable. So, I mean, that's the type of guys they are. That's why in situations when it's uncomfortable out here, we're competing, it's 1-1, your dreams are on the line, but you're still focused because you got values. You decide how you're going to wrestle, and you're sticking to it no matter what happens. And I mean, that's Cale Sanderson, that's Casey Cunningham, that's everybody else. And so, yeah, I mean, going with them, adding them to my support system, you'd be silly not to.
Thanks, Mac. Congratulations to you and your
Thank
team.
you very much, yeah.
Recording.